Good morning everybody, and this is your Forex technical analysis for today. So yesterday's videos pretty much pointed out exactly what Forex did, so pretty chuffed with that. We had some pretty good moves there, and today I think there are some pretty interesting moves on the card as well, but we'll get to that towards the end of the video. So right now let's just start off with EURUSD as normal, and you can see on the 8 hour we rallied. Trend is still down. That's the one thing we must be clear about. The trend is still down until we break above this high here, which is around 119,340 area, I would assume. Sorry, 119. Let's just call it 119,500. So until we break above 119,500, this trend is still down. We've come back into an area of resistance, and you can see right now we have a red bar forming. Oscillator starting to group nicely to the upside. Look at the diversions here: low, high, high, low. So there's diversions, that's continuation diversions. At the level, if we come down to the hour, you'll see yesterday's play first. We had a strong move on, when was that? That was Monday, yeah. So we had a strong move on Monday, bit of a consolidation here. And so if we broke through here, we're looking for these levels here. We got to those levels, broke to the first level quite strongly, and then got exactly to the next level where we are now hovering. So for me at the moment, 1 hour says we have an upward trend forming, and 8 hours says you are back at 8 hour resistance. You are looking for an opportunity to sell. So that's exactly what I'm looking to do today. So pretty much similar situation of yesterday, but I'm just going to extend this because it may just squirt up to this level here, and that level is 118,588. Next level here is 118,717. So what we're looking for is consolidation, and then a break of the consolidation to the downside to validate the short. Look at the oscillators, they're grouped nicely as per the 8 hour. So 8 hour and 1 hour, both grouped in the right direction for a move to the downside. So that is pretty much what we're doing. Trading off the 8 hour trend is down, come up to an area of resistance. There's a pretty strong area of resistance. Look at all this resistance here. And if I move to the left, look at it was previously support, and it was a pretty strong area of support as well. So I suspect we are going to see price moving down in this area. Okay, so for me, looking for shorts, wait for Europe to open just to validate, but we probably just range about, maybe a bit of a fake out the upside, and then start moving. So any break below the current lows of today is going to validate it. So same setup as yesterday. You can see we mucked around, and then that was the level that we had. Didn't quite get through. Then we got this solid break above it. Long it is, stop below here. And do that on the 15, and you would have got an even better picture of it. You can see trend is up on the 15, double bottom here, but pretty much a head and shoulders, double head shoulders. There's a shoulder, double head, and shoulder. Anyway, that's EURUSD. So we're looking for a similar setup, but to the downside. US dollar Japanese yen as also played out as expected. We came back down onto a level. There is still one more level below us at 109,306. Oscillators aren't quite grouped together at the moment, so not necessarily have to group together, but they need to cross over. And if they cross over far apart, that is a pretty strong move. Now, we had a move here, consolidation. There was our second move. We're now busy with the consolidation. So move up, consolidation. I am expecting a second move. V reversals are rare. Expecting a second move. I am expecting us to at least target 111,511. So at the moment, if we have a look, yesterday sort of mucked around a little bit, came back into an area of support, resistance. That one was probably not strong enough, as you can see, but the next one, and you can see all the tails hanging onto that one, was definitely strong enough. And that was 110,529. So yes, even if you'd taken that one, your stop would have been above here, and it would have played out. So at the moment, we are on an area where you would expect some support, but there is a bit of a stronger area down. So this one I'd wait a little bit longer just to get validation of which way it's going. It could still fall a little bit, and that's down to this area of 109.306, and then I'd be looking at it for a potential move to the upside. British pound, Japanese yen, gave you the range yesterday. Let's just get on to the 8 hour. So we had a channel forming, and as you know, if you break the channel to the downside like that, you have a 75% probability of it moving to the next level of support, and that's exactly what has transpired. Channel off an area of resistance, and we've moved down. Now the trend is up currently. My oscillators have come off. It's not quite a grouping like this, but it is looking like a opportunity to buy into this is coming very shortly. If we move to the hour, you'll see a fairly strong move. No retest of the channel break, but nevertheless, I mean, writing was on the wall when you saw these first hours bars here. Okay, so for me, I am looking for an opportunity to buy into this. This is a fairly strong area that we're in at the moment. I just want to come back to the 8 hour on this because there's often little levels just below it, and this is the next level here. So, and you've got a gap below as well. So don't get too excited about it right yet. 151.618 is a pretty strong level. 151.204 is a very strong level as well. So if I just move to the right, you should see us pick up. There we go. Yeah, you can see this whole area. You can see how we've mucked around in this area for quite some time in the past. So that is a fairly strong level. And then I'm just going to put that level in as well. So that's from the 10th of Jan. You can see quite a bit of interaction with that area as well. I come back to current time. You'll see we did try and play around with it, and that lines up with the gap as well. I don't think we'll pull back that far just yet, but this area is the area of interest for me. So it's 151.618 and 151.205. That's what I'm looking for, and you can more likely just get down to the 15-minute for this. And the last bit of advice I can give you on this pair right now is that is our range, more than likely going to be the opening range. It is a British pound pair, so the London breakout strategy is pretty much in play. If it does break to the downside, and if it breaks the opening range of the downside at the open, you're looking for this level, 151.205. If it breaks it to the upside, stop below here, you're looking for us to come back and test this area of 152.891. Okay, last pair is a Euro British pound, and this has been in a downward trend for quite some time. If you look at that from the 5th of, well, actually we can go to the 28th of December, it has been in a downward trend. So that's when it's been making us lower highs. Moving average crossed over around 5th of December, sorry, and we've just continued to the downside. We keep coming back to the 66 and then rejecting the 66. We've now broken through the 66, but again, look at this. We have a high, and this is not quite higher yet, but it does look like it's getting to there, or even a double top, while price is making a lower high. So it has three pretty strong bars yesterday, but I'm not convinced that this downward trend is over. Not until these moving averages cross over and start pointing to the upside. So for me, we're looking for opportunity to sell. But as I've been saying, this area down here where I've got all these levels in, that is our weekly levels and monthly levels. So 084723, and the top one is 084979. So those are weekly levels. Those are pretty important. Well, not pretty is a poor word, a choice of word there. They are extremely important, and the probability of price breaking through a major level like that on higher time frames is next to nothing. So you would have taken out your longs there, your shorts there, and you'd been looking for some kind of buy to step in, and that's exactly what transpired. Buyers have stepped in. Grouping of the oscillators is in. Okay, we don't really have diversions at all, but just get your 1 hour level in, because this is what you need to understand, and there it is there. So we are ever so slightly just off this level. So you have 085969, and then to the upper side you have 086161. Just come back to the 8 hour and you can see massive area of resistance that we're coming into now. So we did break through this area here quite strongly. And you can see how we battled here and we've broken into it, but we are sort of at the top of it at the moment. So for me at the moment, this is another one for the London breakout strategy. So whatever the first 7 1 hour bars of the day are, that's 1 2 3 4 5. So you will see that will be your range. So at the moment we're only 5 bars in. You're looking for another 2 bars at the moment. So this one needs to close, and then you've got another 2 bars, and then that will dictate whether you have an opportunity or not. Just bear in mind that there is a bit of a gap here as well. Right at the no gap here, so there's gaps down here. Okay, so grouping to the upside at the moment on the hour, that is the view that I have on this one, and I think this is going to be at least another pretty decent retest to the downside that is going to brew as well. Okay, so that's my view for today. The stop area for this one is pretty much above this area here, provided we break below the structure that's forming. Okay, so there's your, let's just do that. So provided we break below the structure that's forming here, break it, then stop is going to be above this level here. If we break to the upside, I'll be waiting up here for a short. Okay, anyway guys, that's it for me today. Staying with the trend. Trends are looking healthy, so we'll see how that plays out in Forex. Hope it helps, and catch you later. Cheers for now.